lights on the ceiling, and my pappy known for that just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all our daddy missing. We don't get Amber Alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's them, was that just how we say good morning? Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler.
Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots, and he hits the jumper. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. It's Dort on the wing. The three ball. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. It's McDaniels on the wing. Edwards looking for an opening. Tries it from the top of the key. The Thunder pull it in. Pass to Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Edwards. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Many teams try to play two bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the two bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter. Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Dagnall.
He said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Edwards, picked by Gobert. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Edwards. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Edwards. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's got his second basket of the game.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years, and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Williams misses.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Williams. And he's going for the lob. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Now here's McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Floats one up.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Inside. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Dort outside. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Joe. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is where Joe is at his best, sinking jumpers from distance.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Driving to the basket. Pass to Ingles. Here's Dillingham. No points yet. Miller with it. Watch by Wallace. And we're going to have a jump ball. Just 4 to shoot. Reed for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Here's Dillingham. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Reed sets a screen. Got a hand on it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And they'll get another chance. Hartenstein in the post. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. They shoot again. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Reed. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Another miss by Minnesota. Thunder leading by 17. Wallace outside. Wiggins outside. Pass to Joe. Jones sets a screen. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Joe's got 5 points now this quarter. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around the type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players. Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So for Oklahoma City. Thunder leading by 19. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
13 fouls. Now to the lineup
from the inbound. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Towns outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's an aggressive attitude defensively.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Connecting there, and only 2 for 10 from the field.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Pass to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Fires from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot.
by Gobert. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Dillingham. They double him with Holmgren. Reed for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Williams to the middle. And a missed layup. Here's Edwards. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Four on the clock. Miller can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Joe Ingles. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
So both teams changing it up here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Conley looking for an opening. Down low. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now Conley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Reed sets a screen. The shot by Conley, no good.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
The three. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. From outside the arc. Williams, that's good. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Right side Conley. There's a screen from 12 feet. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
The baseline J. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Minnesota with it. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Pass to Ingles. From deep, Conley. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for Oklahoma City, a 3 off the inbound. Rebound Minnesota. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, Jaden McDaniel.
Wallace outside. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Just a terrific all-out effort from Edwards on the fast break. He gets the ball and finds an open path to his shot.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Joe. Inside. Here's Jones. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Back to Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Daniels. Towns outside. Shot clock at 2. Minnesota again missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Joe's got 8 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder cruising into the next quarter with a 30. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Wallace. To the inside. Here's Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Dillingham. Towns, right side. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Lets it go from 14. That one no good. Jones with some nice D. And stolen by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Wiggins. And here is Williams. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. He goes up. And Edwards slams it in.
You can't lose sight of where Edwards is in transition. He can be so explosive in these situations.
Outside Jones. Back to Wallace. 19-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. Wallace has got his first points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Shot on the wing. Back to Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So it's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Jones. That shot off.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Pass to Joe. Wallace outside. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. He drops it from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. With all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice finish from Williams on the alley-oop. I mean, that takes some real athleticism.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. No one near him. Reed with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 35, DJ Dozier.
Conley with the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks. A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Outside Conley. Outside Reed. The kick out to Conley. 3 on the clock. To the paint. And the officials call a traveling violation. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Back to Miller. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Oklahoma City now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So sharp on the passing tonight. Guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And great job to establish position and square up.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the open look. Pass to Reed. Shoots it from the high post. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Close to me, what class she taking my coat from me? I blast her with the dopest. She overdose.